Yeah, so this, I really like this. This, I'm happy that I'm able to speak about this now. Safety, 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 safety. You cannot be a citizen, a civilian anywhere, and 100% trust politicians. That does that make sense? You live somewhere and you just the government's gonna save us, the police gonna save us. I wouldn't be from New York City. I wouldn't have went to the village and watch independent films with mad people that like about to quit their job at teachers, and like they still, their profession still carries. It's hard to explain because we're dealing with ramifications outside of ourselves, and we're just one woman, one man at a time. So all I'm saying is, please don't fight other professional people or people in general. Just see people around. You know what I'm saying? But to think that the police or the government is it's a job. Okay, that's why Y2K was explained in advance. This is why good guys like Lupe Fiasco, his fans, to me, he has some of the best friends. You know what I mean? We should all implore the qualities, the greatness of others, and just make it back home. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now, going back to what I want to speak about, Tupac Shakur is my love. Okay, that's my love. Now, when you're dealing with a man like that, how do you think he treats other men? Don't look at the rap stuff, because soon as they cut off music, he's definitely gonna hit whoever hit him. Why would you compare? Even think about it. Let's say I give myself an example, right? If I was Tupac and I'm going to Quad Studios, what happened to all of those people, including his own family, that knew in advance? You don't think that people knew that was going to happen to him to ruin his business acumen? Absolutely. So don't ever take people that are special for granted, because that's how I all I see is greatness in other people. That's all I see, male and female. The same independence I want for me, that's why I have a wife. That's why I have my woman, right? I want to see her, she's equal, she's a person. Like, there's days I don't want to hug, I don't want to kiss, I don't want to do anything, right? So I know what's not fair for me, because the Bible taught me that. Could there be life if there was no God? That does not make sense. That does not make sense. If I'm lying, why would jobs allow the working class people breaks? Break time, break time, break time, break time, break time. So because humans have a limitation on how many times they would allow somebody to hurt them, or like, who would want that? That just doesn't make sense. I get annoyed about those things just like anybody else, because that would stop clothes, that would stop manufacturing. That's separate from clothes or money, right? There's so many things that go on in the human dichotomy that if we don't tell people what they good at, right, it's not in the nick of time. We're literally living on earth trying to get the best out of ourselves without selling out. If somebody see me in the street and they like, oh, I remember you gave me $1. Is it because I gave them $1, or I spent time with them? It's because I spent time with them. Unfortunately, there's people that look at things for how much destruction they can cause. Does that make them a bad person? No, because you want your clothes to show you who's secondary. You want your food to show you. I know these are truths that we didn't expect to hear, but God always provides the public with the things that they need, and the people and personalities that they need to summon the courage to stand up in their own households. Oh, well, that's not fair because I can lead myself. Then why do you have friends? Right? So for me, if I was the leader in all my friendships, would that be fair to tell them, hey, do this for me, that would be bullying, right? That would be bullying, right? And oh, but what's gonna happen if they get mad? Then that's not your friend. So do you think that we will be qualified for the army? Oh, you hold the grenade, I hold the AK-47. Let's go back to Tupac Shakur. They, whoever is behind that, they're not his friends. And anybody that's not a friend to somebody that's wonderful and loving as Tupac Shakur could never be God's friend, family, or my friend or family, because we need people like that. Mickey Rourke got along with Tupac Shakur, not because of the color of their skin. That's one of the things that we have to deal with. In a classroom, the teacher has to go over hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pages. How do we know what teachers go through? It's a mind flip. It's a mind flip. So please, black people have a caste system. I have to tell other black people who are not as intelligent as me. I don't want to say it like that. I don't want to say it like that. I would never let anybody be bullied, ever. Even if I didn't like them, even if they didn't like me, they hated me, whatever. I'm still not going to let nobody hurt you. I'm going to make sure that you're okay and you get everything right for yourself. That's the purpose of big sisters and big brothers creating humanity's laws. If a human had the ability to separate 100 bad kids and 100 good kids and keep them miles apart, then what do you think God's purpose is? To show people that there's always hope. To show people that there's always courage. No, we don't look like, you know what I'm saying? Don't ever be ashamed of how you look. Because I've seen handicapped couples, right? I've seen, like, that doesn't mean that somebody is better than people. It's upsetting. That's what you hear right now. You don't hear what I'm saying. You hear the upset. That's not, you know what I'm saying? So please buy the food that you need comfort for, right? Comfort food, magazines and stuff like that. No one will ever understand you better than God. I sat down with the Buddhist community. Those are my friends. My opinion first, and then all of the debauchery going on in corporations, because they have to battle with the corporations too. So it's never a day that God gives us, male and female, our girlfriends, our husbands, our wives, right? We are blessed. We are blessed. If that's a tree behind me, which it is, He looking out for all of us, G. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to my look on LGBT, I support that. That's a person that likes whoever they liked, because if it wasn't for that, they will always stand out and they wouldn't fit in. But the problem that they're gonna have is I'm the other true love. I'm the other true love, and I have a higher purpose, because what am I looking at homosexuality as? That's not what you really are. What am I really looking at the phone as? What does the Bible say? That was millions of years ago. It's really no telling what BC stand for. It's really no telling. Like I can't tell you that the enemy will try to use all things for people that's going to raise a beautiful family, like myself, and all of my exes in the past. We never dated like that. Those are my friends. So please respect people. I can't say this enough, but I always have to tell people when they secondary. I always have to tell people when they subsidiaries to me, because we here to benefit each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not talking about money. I want y'all, whoever's listening to what I'm about to post in a second, this video has not posted. So by the time you see that is posted, and I'm saying this, when you go into your job, I don't fight. I don't fight. I don't like fighting. If somebody hits me, I'm only gonna just, you know what I mean, I'm gonna scream, you know what I mean, I'm gonna look like a punk. But most battles are worth addressing as the things you walk away from, so everybody can live, okay? Please, no fighting. Don't worry about how Asian people conduct themselves. Don't worry about everybody in the world. Mind your business. Mind your business.